The second tongue become more short and light. 桌子，房子，椅子，柜子。Right? The second one. All the second one become more short and light. I read again. 桌子，房子，椅子，柜子。And the second line, you will be feeling more 他们，人们，我们，弟弟。Right? First tongue, the first syllable and the second syllable will pronounce, you will feeling. The second one will be light and short. And if you can't find, I will show you again to the third line. Okay, third line. 衣服，儿子，喜欢，认识。Okay, the last line. 先生，朋友，晚上。Right? You can feeling the difference. The first one, you just pronounce the right tongue, right? The ordinary tongue. 桌, right? But the second one, it has changed. It become more light and short. 桌子，房子，椅子，柜子, right? And actually, it didn't has the same tongue. Even the syllable is same, right? Even the syllable is same, but they just listen a little different. Why? Because that is depend on the first one. 桌子，房子，椅子，柜子. Okay, the first one will influence the second pronunciation. The second one become more short and light. And maybe that time I speak more and you will feeling more confused. But I also that sentence, when you practice more, you will feeling the difference. Okay? Language. Learning language, the most important things is practice. Speaking and reading and remember the words, right? So let's move. It doesn't matter if you can't feeling the difference or you can't pronounce that right, because that is the first time you meet this, right? And the second time or the third time, or with the time goes by, you will feeling what's the difference. Okay, don't be afraid. And let's move to next one. Just now I told you here has neutral tongue when we're speaking, and you must be fine. Pinyin has 3 parts, right? Pinyin has 3 parts. What's 3 parts? Do you still remember? Pinyin, 3 parts. What's 3 parts? Pinyin is combined with 3 parts. What's 3 parts? Can you type that? Maybe you just forgive or just forget, right? Do you still remember what's the 3 parts about pinyin? Here, someone give me the answer. Initial, yeah, tongue, and yeah, vowels. Yes, the 3 tongues, the 3 parts, right? Thank you. And so here, have you ever feeling confused? Which one I should point a tongue? You can see here. Here has, right? Here has the syllable has 3 letters, right? 1 initial, 2 vowels. But which one I can point the tongue? Here has 3. Actually, when you want to know which one I can mark a tongue, you should find, firstly, you should find that it must be a vowel. Okay, that must be a vowel. And then, well, you can see here has 2 vowels. 2 vowels, right? So which one I can point? Here I will give you order. a, u, i, u, ü. Okay. That order, actually, when you meet that, you can from this order, a, o, i, u, ü, this order. Which one you find? You can see here, u, Okay, according to this order, you will find is in front of u, right? So we mark okay? We mark and here this one has one initial, three vowels, right? Three vowels. But according to this order, a, o, i, u, ü, which one we can mark? A is the first one. So here has the a, we mark a, okay? We mark a. And also you can see this syllable, right? This syllable here has two initial, right? Two initial, only one vowel. So the only one should be mark the tongue, okay? The only one should mark the tongue. So you can see here. So the rule to mark a tongue actually very simple, right? Firstly, find the vowels. If here only have one vowel, you can just mark the only one. And if here has more than one vowels, just according to this order, a, o, i, u, ü, right? Which one is the first one, or which order is more in front? You can just mark which one, okay? But a little difference. What a little difference? Just come soon. Firstly, look at this syllable. Oh, sorry, a little. Firstly, look at this syllable. Lan. Okay, this is initial, right? And this vowel an. And here a, o, i, u, a is the first. So we mark a, right? An. And look at here. Qiu. Oh, here, look. A, o, i, u, i is in front of u. But why we mark u? So here has some mistakes? No, okay, no, because I will tell you the third rules about how to mark the tongue, okay, how to mark the tongue. We know the first rule about how to mark the tongue is vowels, right? It must be vowel. Okay, it must be vowels. And the second one is this order, right? The second one is this order. What's the third one? The third one is when I, U come together. It's a little ugly. Let me change. When I, U come together, okay? Which one is the last one? We mark which one. For example, here I, U, right? I, U is the last one. So we mark the last one U. Okay, we mark the last one U. But for example, I give you another one. Here has the syllable tui. Tui. I need you and the tongue. Which vowels we can mark? Tell me, type. Which vowels we can type? We can mark. Tui. I give you the tongue 四声. And here, this is the syllable. So which we can mark the tongue? Do you know? This is the syllable which we can mark the tongue. U, I. Okay, here, this guy. Can you tell me why you choose I? Why you choose I? Okay, just now I told you when I, U come together. Okay, when I, U come together, which one is the last one? For example, here I, U is the last one. But here, toy, which one is the last one? This syllable, which one is the last one? Yes, E is the last one, right? So we should mark the last one here, okay? When E will come together, which one is the last one which we mark, okay? Which one is the last one which we mark? Do you know? Okay, can you guess that? First one, we should choose the vowels to mark. Second one, here has the order. A, O, E, I, U, U, right? Third one, when we meet the special group, I, U, we should choose the last one to mark the tongue, okay? Here only has 3 rules. It's very easy, but need you to remember, okay? And let's move to next one, next group. 女儿. Okay, you can see that 女儿. Okay, it's easy. Okay, just give the tongue. And what's this? You must be feeling confused. What's this? Actually, you can see here. Here, the first syllable has initial, right? N has vowel U, but the second one only have one vowel. It didn't have initial. So for people too easy to know that is a single syllable, we will use this to make people know here that is divide. Okay, that is only to make people know here is divide. This is a single syllable. This is a single syllable. That is why we write this line. Okay, this line is to make people know it. From here, just cut. Okay, and let's move. The second line. The second line also has 2 syllables, and you can see the initial and OU, right? A, O, E, I, U, U. It can use the second rules. O is in front U, so we mark O. Okay. Here has 2 vowel. O is in front of U, so we mark O. And here has 2 initial. And here has 1 initial and 1 vowel, right? On. So on or so need this. Okay, need this. And let's move. Firstly, let me tell you how to. Okay, here that 2 syllables. 手, first one. 诗 is initial, right? And OU, which one? A, O, E, U, U. O is in front U, so O is marked, right? And 表, you can see here. 1 initial, 3 vowels, right? 3 vowels, but A is the first. You know, Chinese has tongue. If we, why you should know how to mark that? Because you can't write down all the Chinese character. But if you know how to pronounce them, you can use pinyin to make people know what you want to speak. Okay, that is why I told you how to mark the tongue. Okay, because you know some Chinese character maybe you forgot, you can't, you just forgot how to write down the Chinese character, but you still know how to pronounce them. You can use the pinyin to make people know what you want to speak. Okay, that's just for this way. Okay, and so according to what I told you, the 3 rules that you should know how to mark the tongue, right? And for save the time, I just show you how to pronounce that. And if you still have some questions, maybe we will have other time to tell you, okay? And let's read that. 学校, okay? 学校帮忙 帮忙，篮球，篮球，女儿，女儿，游泳，游泳，手表，手表，终于，终于，公司，公司，时间，时间，身体，身体，考试，考试，国家，国家，报纸，报纸，好吃，好吃，谢谢，谢谢，客气，客气。Okay, so and this actually these syllables I just read that, okay, because the abbreviation it's not usually be used and would be easier to remember how to pronounce those words. Yes, you say right. But let's just read that, okay? Let's just read that. 休息，睡觉，轮船，牛奶，啤酒，昂贵，留言，开会，讨论，足球，伦敦，湿润，惭愧，水果，陶醉，顺利。Okay, I also will show you that here. EU come together, which one we point? The last one, right? And EU come together, which one we point? The last one, right? And also here, EU come together, which one we point? The last one, right? EU come together, which way? So the third rule, okay, the third rule. Okay, new things, okay? We just learned many things about pinyin, and here a new things come here. Structure, the strokes, okay, the strokes. Do you still remember last week we learned some strokes? Do you still remember? Last week we learned some strokes. Do you still remember? I can give you a tips. 横, right? 横. Do you still remember? Yes. 横竖. Good job. And anything else? 撇. Yes. I can write down here. Okay, I give you the example. 横竖撇点捺. Yes. Okay. 横. Okay. 横, right? 竖撇点捺. Okay. 横竖撇点捺. Right? 横竖撇点捺. Last week we had learned the five basic stroke. Okay. Last week we had learned 5 basic stroke. Now we will learn the more 3 basic stroke. Okay, more 3 basic stroke. The first one, 横折. Look, 横折, 横折, like this. Okay, the direction is like this. Okay, 横折. And the second one, 竖折. 竖折, okay, the direction like this, 竖折. And next one, 竖钩, 竖钩, the direction like this, okay. Okay, these are basic strokes. So when you know how to write that order, maybe that is help you to write the whole Chinese character. Okay, read at me. 横折 right? 横折，竖折，竖折，竖钩，竖钩。Okay, so here has some example characters. 横折 you can see which one? 竖横折横口 right? 竖横折横 and 日竖横折横横日竖横折横横 and 山 and 竖折 which point? 竖折竖 okay 山竖折竖 and 出 actually someone like to just write 出山 no okay 竖折竖折竖 okay just like this and 丁 here 竖钩横竖钩 that is the order 小 is 撇竖钩点 okay 撇竖钩点 so here the 3 basic strokes let's read again and you can also use your pen or your finger just learn the direction okay direction 横折竖折竖钩 okay 横折竖折竖钩 and we also learn the other 5 one right 横竖撇点捺 okay 横竖撇点捺 okay so that's all our class today okay that's all our class today